Hi, my name is A.L.T.M.F. We're about to see a film that I wrote and directed and produced myself. It's a very good film, so please check it out and please let me know what you think about it. Alright?
Hello, my name is Ariel Bell. I was born November 24th, 1994. My mom passed away on March 17th, 2007. My brother and I have decided to do a movie about people or children who were raised without a father. And my story is going on first. So I basically wrote a letter to my dad about how I really felt about him not really being in my life. But he was there, but he wasn't physically there until my mom passed away. That's when he stepped in and tried to be there a little bit more, but it was just complications after complication. So I wrote a letter to him so he can know how I feel, and I said, "Dear Dad, I wrote this letter to express how I truly feel. I don't really consider this a relationship because we don't communicate, and relationships are based on communication. After my mother passed away, that's when you stepped in trying to fulfill a parent that I was missing, but you should have been there before she even passed away. When I was a little girl, you wasn't there for me. You probably tried to, but you didn't even try hard enough. You should have been there to see me take my first step, teach me how to ride a bike, take me to a movie, but you didn't. You didn't even come to see me before my 8th grade prom, and you told me you was. Those were the moments that you should have been there. Those were the moments when I needed you. I think that a little girl needs a father in her life because a father can show them what to expect from a man and how to look for the right man. I had to learn from myself and from the women who were around me. I'm not trying to sound ungrateful because now that you're in my life, you do for me sometimes. But it shouldn't be a sometimes. It should always be always. That's the whole purpose of being a parent. Being there for your children when they need you to be. When we are together, I feel left out because you are in other people's faces instead of mine. When we talk on the phone, you say that you're going to call me back and you never do. And you yell at me when I didn't even do anything. I shouldn't feel invisible to you, but I do. And as a daughter, I'm hurt to say that you've disappointed me in many ways. Making promises and never keeping them. Telling me that you're going to do something and never do it. That's hurtful. And I have outside siblings that don't even speak to me. And part of the reasons are not you. But you're the adult and you should approach the situation because at the end of the day, we are all family. And family is very important. I'm not looking for a relationship with you anymore. I've done my part to try to maintain one, but every time I do, you let me down. In the future, I know my life is going to be beautiful, with or without you. And when I find the man in my dreams that will soon become my husband, he's going to be there for me, and I'm going to be there for him. And when we have children, I will never neglect them like you've neglected me because my children will be my sunshine, my always, and my forever. That's the letter that I want my daddy to hear because he needs to know how I feel. And I've tried to express how I felt before, but nothing ever changes. So, here goes nothing.
Hello, my name is Esther Bell. I'm the mother, the grandmother of Renell Bell and Ariel Bell who decided to do this little project. And they asked me my opinion of how a father should treat his children. And I wrote a little something to go along with it. I really think a man should treat his children like God treats us as his children. How can a man love anyone if he don't love his first love, which is God, the Creator? Many of us forget our parents is now our first love. God created us to love our parents, our children, our sisters, our brothers, aunts, uncles, cousins, wives, husbands, and their children. We often say we love God with our heart, our mind, and our soul. When we look at it, our heart, body, mind, and our soul is the Spirit of God, our first and Heavenly Father. Our life is like a plant. We water it to grow. From it growing, it becomes branches. From the branches take form leaves, and from the leaves it begins to spread and take roots. It takes roots to form, to stand. That's how a father should love his children. He should stand from which he is from and be who he was when he was formed. I hope this little documentary helps someone else out there who's looking and searching for his father, his adopted father, his real biological father, a godfather, just a father in period, in general. Remember, every man is not a dad and every dad is not a father. Have a good day. Be blessed.
My name is A.L.T.M.F. I'm 20 years old and I wanted to talk to you about not having a father in your life. And to get started, it's tough not to be able to talk to your father because every person wants someone to call dad or father. But sometimes it doesn't happen that way because once the child is born, they leave and never come back. Or they come at the time of birth and leave after. The mother never sees him again and then the child suffers for years and years. But I just wanted to let you know, wanted to let you all know, even though you never had a father in your life to show you how to ride a bike or take you to a football or basketball game or any other sports you may like. You know it, and you know that it hurts really bad to not have the chance to experience this in one's life. I mean, like a son waiting to ask a girl out on a date, but no father to turn to for the answer. And that hurts. But the same thing goes for a girl, because one day guys are going to want to talk to her and she will need a father in her life to talk to her about that situation. But once again, he's not there. He's never there for anything, and it just hurts that child to not have a father in their lives for that reason and many more. What I'm trying to say is that just because you miss out on that experience in your life doesn't mean that you, my friend, has to make your children's life the same. You can be there for them. Many other things. What I'm trying to say is be different and don't let the past repeat itself. So be better and be there for your kids. And never let them go what you went through. Okay? Thank you, and God bless you all. My name is A.L.T.M.F. I'm the creator of this project, A Letter to My Father. I want to let you all know that you can always still make it without having a father in your life. Alright, so deuces, and thank you for participating with this project of mine. Thank you.
Well, I think that do it over?
Oh.
Well, I think that my dad should be here with me right now because a girl needs her father in her life so she can know who to come to when she has a problem, and when she grows up, that she knows that she had a father to raise her and take care of her and love her, because my dad wasn't here when I was a baby. Well, he was here, but I never saw him as I grew up. Now, I don't have my mother in my life because she passed away, but I have a lot of people who love me now and who do a lot of things for me. But I wish my father was here to do those same things, like take me to dinner, take me to get my hair done, to movies, anything like that. Because if he was here, I know that we would be really, really close, and that we would have a lot to talk about to each other, and we would just be with each other for a long time. Every night, he would probably tuck me into bed, tell me a story, and tell me he loved me, but he's not here to do that. So I have more people here to do that for me, but I wish it was just me and him. for forever. And I love him so much. Even though I don't know him, I still love him, and I know I see him inside. But he will always be in my heart, because no matter how things get, I can always speak with my mother, but she's not here. But I know she's in my head, in my heart, and I'll speak with her. So because she knows that we have a lot of stuff to deal with, and that's a lot. We have a lot of stuff to stress about, but there's happy times in this family. So my dad wasn't here, and I wish that he was, just to tell me that he cares, to tell me that he knows how it feels, and he knows how it hurts and stuff, and he knows how my heart is broken, and I wish he was here to tell me all of those things, so I would know that somebody been through it, not only me, but a lot of people, even my father. I wish he was here to say all those things. And that's it.